And because I am a glutton for punishment or something like that, there's going to be another race that's almost as long that is definitely happening in 2026 and not just shortly after we finish the 50 lap random all. This isn't it. This isn't that race, but it's the warm up, if you will, for that race. People not paying attention. Okay. Yeah, that was supposed to be a harmonic start. People weren't paying attention, though, clearly. Tried to go early. Murder has occurred. I don't think I pushed them out there. If I did, they'll probably call me out, but oh boy, the stutters. VRAM is definitely high at the moment. I was on a compromised line there. Ooh, big stutter. Nice. I think I'm gonna need a game reboot, which might compromise my ability to actually be on the server. And I'm over here now. 20th place in a race that doesn't matter. Only one lap after all. Anyway, this race is not happening. Okay. Alrighty, this is definitely the first try of this. There definitely wasn't a failed attempt just now, and this race is still open. This is going to be a random more of cars that have been used in MCEC in the past. I don't know. MCEC is Multi-Class Endurance Championship. Broffies hosted it in the past. Blah, 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 blah. I never had any involvement with it, and I don't plan on getting involved in Season 6, because it's actually happening. It's almost 6 in the morning. Why am I doing this to myself? Alright, we are on the grid, and I'm not at the back this time. So for some context to the class, I was actually incorrect. This race only includes the cars from Season 1 of the MCEC. Again, I'm going off of when Dinmite goes. I don't know what Pink Sheep is doing. Harmonic start though, so gotta wait. think sheep just goes whenever. I probably should have closed the gap, but I mean, whatever. Don't do that. That was horrible. We just did a race with this car and that was still horrible. Alright, clean enough start so far. Nobody close behind, but there is quite the gaggle right ahead. Okay. Tried to rotate the car and it did not rotate at all. And then there's a big gap behind. Don't know what caused that giant gap, but people from behind are gonna start catching up to us if this group doesn't sort itself out soon. Of course, I'm currently at the back of it, which is not ideal, although some free overtakes here. Oh, rip Fertilus. Trying to wait and, yep. Gotta be careful out there. So this race, it's 14 laps, estimated about 40 minutes. And as I said before, it's a random more, including all the cars from the first season of Multi-Class Endurance Championship that Broffy hosted, I don't know how long ago, but it was quite a long time ago now. I have no other knowledge about MCEC, really. I mean, I watched Season 5 to some degree, but the first 4 seasons, nope. And even Season 5 was so many years ago now. So yeah, I have nothing to talk about specifically for this vehicle selection and what it means beyond what I've said, and it's basically 6 in the morning. No, it's 2026. This is completely separate from the 50-minute random all. That's what we were told, at least. I think based off of what I've heard from Broffy talking about it, the reason for this track is that he wants to use tracks that have been used in the MCEC. I don't know if it's specifically for certain seasons or what, but this is the shortest variant of his North Loop track, which is why we're using this specifically, because if you're at all familiar with it, this is a very long track. Yep. As I said before, VRAM is running out on my GPU, so there's going to be some stuttering for sure. I did not want to risk losing my position on the server, because I'm not entirely sure how the things work. Like, Normally, if there's more than 25 people on the server, I can't join, but if there's a whitelist in place, then it might bump up to 48? I don't know. I haven't played on Project Homecoming much since, well, before OneSync became mandatory. Right? I don't remember when OneSync was actually added. Of course, I don't need to get out of the way for these faster cars, but at the same time, like, just let them pass. They're faster anyway. It hurts me slightly to do so, but I don't honestly care. And at the end of the day, this race was a harmonic start. This is effectively a random select, except it's a predefined selection. Yeah, that was a bad spot for you to catch up. Sorry, journalist. But point is, we'll all get the same cars by the end. Wait, that's Broffi's line. But also, again, 6 a.m., hard to think while driving. The harmonic start will have spread us out from the get-go. So the end result of this race is not worth paying attention to all that closely. So yeah, losing a little bit of time to letting faster cars overtake, being kind about it, whatever. It adds up over the duration of the race, sure, but also I think I just said race rather than race. Good job, guys. And a Sakura in our future, that's nice. There's a Zentorno as well earlier that passed us. Me. I think I will just say as well, there are going to be more of these races for the Season 2 through 5 cars. However, I almost certainly will not be doing them. Especially if they are hosted during Broffi's Saturday morning streams, because those streams start at 4 a.m. for me. This clearly was not hosted on Saturday morning, though, because it is 2026, and, can I just drop that bit already? Yeah. No, this was a special exception because of the 50 laps of random all. I need to set up for that better. Ooh. Sudden lag. Damn it, computer. Yeah, VRAM is down to 91%. I mean, I'm doing this to myself. I should have restarted the game. And if I didn't get to participate in the race, I didn't get to participate. Oh well. Oh no, oh well. I'm trying to say multiple things at the same time. I would have gotten more sleep. Such a shame. Gonna be second year in a row that on this random Saturday morning I'm not going to bed until after 7 a.m. It's worth it in the end though, right? To be fair, if you saw my schedule update video sometime in the last couple of weeks. Actually, no. By the time this video comes out, it'll be the new year. If you saw my December schedule update video, you know, I was running out of content, so extra incentive to do as many races as I possibly can. Oh, come on. What was that? That's absurd. I want to just get past mild so that I don't take them out again. That was just egregious lag takeout though. Okay. Oh. Yep, I mean, I can't blame them for not expecting that, you know. That was a tricky situation even for me. I was already pushing it. I can't blame Mild for trying to follow through. That's not getting outdragged massively by Zentorno. Crazy. I mean, obviously the Zentorno is faster, but... took longer than expected, certainly, to pull a gap. A bullet behind? Yes, I can literally look in the bottom right. Oh, I should go to bed. Now the Huntley is a good vehicle to drive. It was good in the 50-minute random all on the ice track. It's not fast, but I mean, look at how I'm keeping up with the Dominator, you know? Granted, it's a Dominator, it's not the most pleasant thing to drive. Thank you. Not the fastest thing in the world, this Huntley, but it drives much better than you'd expect. Ooh, Massacro. From one nice driving car to another. I don't think I caused that, but I probably didn't help after the fact. It's always hard to say with the lag, especially like their ping is almost 150 versus, again, mine is around 20. Of course, as Broffi, who just appeared on screen, continues to rattle off info about MCEC history and such in relation to what cars he's getting and whatnot. I don't know any of that stuff. I can tell you I now know what the slowest car is, although it should be pretty damn obvious. I still haven't gotten any of the supercars though, have I? This is probably the best car I've gotten. Beautiful Massacro. But I'm not driving that well. Double lap record back to back. And 2 people. Dominator, oh boy. This is gonna be a fun lap. Yep. Missed that brake boost. There was no good way to set up for that corner and not potentially destroy the Dilettante. So just hold back and wait. You know what? Just bail and go wide. I'm pushing the Dominator too hard. I'm honestly surprised that it held as well as it did. For as long as it did. Come on. Because I don't have a ton of experience driving the Dominator. I could say that about most of these cars, to be fair. Massacro is the one exception, but Yeah, I don't have a ton of experience with the regular Dominator. It's mostly with the Piston. Yeah, please don't shoot that gap. I understand you're in a Zentorno, but that was so late on. Prairie. Alrighty. What lap are we on? 9 out of 14, and I still haven't had the Dilettante yet. So yeah, the fact that I'm in 18th right now is not representative of my final position at all. Well, there's a position or two. Oh, it involved the Dilettante. That... Okay, yep. Pushing my luck too much. Pushing my luck way too much through there. Okay, there's a bullet behind. Not gonna get here in time. Good old front-wheel drive. $12 millisecond ping I had there. Alright, Zentorno time. Won't lie, Zentorno is not my favorite car to drive. Oh, give me a break. Yeah, that one I was just a little too late on the brakes for. At least it wasn't mild again. That one was my fault through and through. The one with mild was just bullshit, but such is one sink. Grab the dirt there. Wait, apex. Can I just blame the tiredness from it being after 6 in the morning? Yeah. Where am I going? I don't know. Nowhere fast, that's for sure. Alright, 4 laps to go. One supercar to another. Not that this is much of a supercar, but... Nobody close behind, which is good. This is a Bullet and not an Adder. I'd rather drive an Adder. More of a challenge. The Bullet's actually a fairly nice car to drive. It's slow, but it has the grip. Good for G-Freds, which none happening today, fortunately. I don't think I'll be doing a G-Fred this end of this year. Depends. If I'm around and Bruffy does like an 8th gear many player G-Fred when he does the snow Freds, then maybe, but otherwise nah, not happening. Well, yep, that was terrible. I guess technically there is also the 200th random all. I'm gonna try and make that, and if a G-Fred happens on that day and I'm able to be on the server still, then I guess. But I don't know. No guarantee that he does G-Fred because all the snow Freds. Ah yes, the fuck you too. I mean the FQ2. Red headlights behind. Beautiful. Not catching up all that fast. I mean, one of them, I think it's a Shafter and a Massacro. Nope. Of course, I didn't need to respawn. But, oops. Well, that's what I get for forgetting that this is an FQ2. I don't know what the last 2 cars are. I know what one of them is, obviously. But I'm not sure what I haven't had. Isn't exactly the track to be looking at the leaderboard much. Scumbag. I can blame that on him, right? Yeah, no, I could definitely blame that previous one on him and not my terrible driving. I'm just not sure what the other vehicle I haven't had is. God, the brakes on this thing are shit. Please. Oh my god, he actually made that do a sound. Oh, what's the last car gonna be? Not the Dilettante. Alright, last car is gonna be the mystery one that I don't know what it is. Have I had the premiere? Had the prairie. In reference to what I was just saying, there is, if you're not aware, with the new GTA 5 update, the mansions can come with AI assistance, and one of the voices is very suggestive. And it will call you daddy if you're a male player character, or mommy if you're a female player character. And he made one of the sound bites into a tip sound, donation sound. She said he was going to do, and he did it. Yep, just getting overtaken by everyone now, finally falling down the order. I mean, I've done that a few times of my own accord. Okay, you did go for that gap. I was going to commit to the right, so you're lucky I didn't have the traction too. Don't even really get airtime through there. Legal boosting? Is that what that was? God damn it. Yeah, I don't know what I haven't had for sure. Premiere is the one thing I'm not sure about. More possessions to lose. Woo! Hey, maybe some of these people will have their dilettante on the final lap. Probably not. I'm probably one of the last ones, but you never know. Nobody else. And Sentinel XS, really? And the leader just finished behind. Wow. Yep. The leader just finished behind. Okay. I was almost a lap down by the end. Yikes. I've had a bad race. Damn it. I wasn't expecting it to have that little traction. Yeah, again. Jesus, this thing runs out of grip. And does this thing plow? Come on. Oh, I'm glad I didn't just rend them. I'm losing time because of this pack. Out of the way. All of you. Oh. Sorry, guys. Possibly should have been able to get another position there. Of course, was not meaning to, Oh, hello there. Was not meaning to body check them, but that's what happened. Yeah. 29th. Considering I was basically a lap down, I guess that's not bad. Considering it's 6:30 in the morning, I guess that's not bad. What I do know is, I'm going to bed. Later.